All right. Well, Phil Davis, obviously haven't had a fight yet with the Bellator organization, but you've been here for 4 months. What's the experience been like for you so far?
So far, so good. The fans are absolutely welcoming, and they love me so far. I can't wait to get in here and entertain the Bellator fans.
We did find out the big piece of news tonight that you will be fighting Emanuel Newton in the opening round of the four-man tournament that everybody's been looking forward to. Now that you know it's not a mystery, give us your breakdown on Emanuel Newton.
Breakdown of Emanuel Newton. Man, he's a tough guy to go at first. But I mean, well, he's a tough guy to fight anyway. Better first than ever, you know. But he's very explosive, and he's very unpredictable. He has that traditional martial arts, karate, taekwondo style, which is, I mean, there's only a couple of guys that really use it. So that already makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Luckily, I've had some training to get ready for one Leona Machida, and he has a similar style of striking, but an overall completely opposite game plan. So basically, there's nobody really like Newton. This is it'll be a little bit tough to get ready for this first fight, but I'm confident we can. I have a teammate, Joey Beltran, who had a great fight with him. So, I mean, I got all the tools at my disposal to put together a game plan for him.
I'm curious, before the matchup was done, did you have any preferences? I mean, were you in the back of your mind thinking, boy, I sure hope I get this guy first?
Well, there's so many ways to play it, You may say, I want this guy first or that guy first. I don't know as much about Linton Vassal's game, that's almost, that's a huge question mark. I don't know what he brings to the table. I mean, I know what he brings to the table, but how good is he at what he does? I haven't seen him versus the caliber guys that I've seen Emanuel Newton versus in King Mo. So it's that I was like, man, like I don't know who. It's all just such a good group of guys. It's hard to pick who you want to face first or second in this tournament.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, it could be a 5 rounds of fighting, so it's like training for a championship fight. But
it is.
Are you and the team, are y'all doing anything special, like, strategically or training-wise or anything because it's a single-night tournament, or are you just treating it like a 5-round fight?
Well, even though it is a 5-round fight, it's not a 5-round fight. But, man, you're just going to take – where it's not a 5-round fight is that you're going to take 2 rounds of damage and take half an hour off, and then take 3 rounds of damage. And that half an hour is where normally is when I'm like, God, my knee hurts. God, my foot hurts. My elbow, And so going from that whiny, I'm glad I got through this stage to back out onto the big stage, that'll be, that's tough. That's tough. But I'm confident I can get it done.
Now that it's getting closer, are you excited about it and looking forward to it, or is there any part of you that's thinking, what in the hell did I sign up for?
Oh, I'm definitely thinking that. It's one of those things. So it's just like, all I can do is to be in great shape, ready to go. You really got to be ready to go 6 rounds, because 2 rounds just seems like a sprint to me. You got to be able to go 10 minutes all out as if there's no break. And, and then you got to be ready to go 3 more rounds. And, man, I don't know what to expect. The only people that can really kind of help me and coach me are like Hoist Gracie or, the guy, Chemo, your Dan Severance, the guys have been around, like old school guys that have been there, done that. But none of my peers. So.
Interesting. Well, I'm assuming you're predicting a Phil Davis victory in the tournament, but what do you think we're going to see on this night? I mean, is it going to be a crazy night, a fun night? I mean, what do you think we're going to see out of this whole thing? Because it's such a wild card for all of us going in.
Honestly, I think Scott Coker and Bellator and the guys that fight, I think they're pioneers, because I think having a 2-round first semifinal is going to allow guys to go all out, and you're going to see people doing big moves. You love seeing like the spinning kicks and jump knees and guys going all the way to the, going for big knockouts. It's going to happen. And then you have guys fighting for a title shot right after. And usually you don't know you're fighting to a title shot all the time. So it's going to be every step of the game. There's going to be guys fighting all out. You have so much to gain at every level. So man, I'm ready to. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do something crazy. So, I mean, I'm just excited about the whole thing.